Gotta believe in knowing. She back at the house, she. My friend came to and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out in Aspen, it's snowing, yeah. She in a cut, got a. She want a pie, I don't want no more, gotta put in the car and the got a nightlife. I'm popping the G6, I'm on the G6, still I'm blue.
Let's bring out the starters from your Chicago Bulls. Starting at power forward at 7'0", number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. The other forward at 6'9", number 19, Ace Bailey. Starting at point guard, standing 6'8", number 14, Igor Tippett. In the middle, standing 7'2", number 0, Jonathan Williams. The other guard, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach of your home team. Another round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Moses Moody is out there with Nash. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Howard. That's Wilkins, and at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, we've got Demon. Bailey out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Clingan in at the 5 down low. We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
So for Chicago, their last game, a win against the Hawks. Pass to Hartenstein. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Remains Chicago Bulls.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Oh, he wants that one from way outside.
Well, there is no distance outside of Curry's range. That makes him one of the most difficult covers in the history of this league.
Wilkins wide open, and he fires. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
3-point.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Demon. Over Moody. Steve Nash with the rebound.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
For his position, Hartenstein does an impressive job with the dribble handoff, using his perspective to find those openings.
Now here's Nash. To the inside, Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Bailey. Over Wilkins. Rebound by the Heat. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Wilkins. He's got 6. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Here's Deming. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Bailey passes to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key, Bailey. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Heat with the lead. Moody with it. Clingan defending. Back to Moody. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bobbed up there for Howard. Curry with the steal. Here's Hartenstein. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Now, here's Wilkins. He has 6. And he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Curry looking around. Pass to Deming. Up top, Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Covered by Mobley. And here is Moody. Scoreless thus far. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Deming. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Chicago making some changes. Grego, he's checked in for Clingan. Yves Macy comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Jones subbed in for Bailey. Then for the Heat, Carter comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Moody.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Here's Deming. Pass to Oden. Banked in off the glass.
And the potential for Oden to be dominant in the paint is off the charts.
Now Nash. No scoring in this one. Now Thomas from past the arc. And Oden sends it back. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Jones against Wilkins. 5 on the clock. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Counted good. And the Heat lead by 4.
And at just under 7 feet, you really have to pull out all the stops on Mobley inside.
That's to Demon. Outside, Jones. Here's Demon. They get it back. Jones kicks to Curry. Back to Jones from outside the arc. Nice hit again. Shot by Oden is no good. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Wilkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Bulls making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Howard's checked in for Miami. Simmons comes in for Steve Nash.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
They set the pick. Pass to Nisi. And Simmons with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Now, Nembhard. Pass to Oden. Jones, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simmons looking it over. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wilkins draws the double. Here's Thomas. No good there off the double clutch. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Curry with it. He has 6. Here's Nembhard. He's looking for Nisi and finds him. Launches from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Wilkins can't get it to go. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they only made 70% of their free throws as a team a season ago. Certainly room for improvement.
And Miami making a change here. And both free throws good for Curry. 1 second left. That one doesn't drop. It's been all about Dominique Wilkins for the Miami Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
We've got James Jones. Yves Nisi is out there with Oden. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. So it's Miami now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And this is what you love about Carter. Sets great picks, and he's a monster rolling toward the cup.
Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game. The tone and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Moody's checked in for Derek Jones. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Jones. And it's good for 2. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Here's Moody. Oh, good on the triple.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Nembhard, the pass to Jones. Now, Nembhard hasn't made one yet. Just 4 to shoot. From 18 feet away, Jones, no luck. The Heat shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Outside, Simmons. Wide open. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Pass to Messi. Back to Vassell. The three-pointer, no good. Miami trailing. Outside, Simmons. To the paint, here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Vassell. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Simmons passes to Carter. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Wilkins in for Cameron Thomas. Here's Howard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's the drive. Pass to Bailey. Over Wilkins. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got 8.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Simmons finds Moody. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Howard. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got 3 assists now in this one. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Vassell outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
Just too easy for Vassell. Gotta run him off the line.
Simmons passes to Howard. Now, here's Wilkins. Rebounded by Capella. It's Nembhard on the wing. Defended by Wilkins. Pass to Bailey. Wilkins against Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for the Bulls, Bailey taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bailey. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Miami. Nash comes in for Ben Simmons. Good on both. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Good work there as it goes. Wilkins has got 14 points.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
They set the screen. Top of the key, Bailey. The 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
The Heat trail by 8. Nash left side. Shoots over Nembhard. Nash can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Bailey. Lays it up and banks it in. Bailey's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Wilkins outside. Moody the bounce pass. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. A new lineup here for the Bulls.
For your incredible
Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Stripped it away. Now, here's Moody. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Curry passes to Hartenstein. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Wilkins. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Now, here's Curry. 8 points for him. Gonzalez, that's good.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
The Heat trail by 9. Swing in with the block.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
And that one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here is Carter. Up top, Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He goes on Donovan Clingan.
And the defense searching for answers on how to start Carter Jr. inside results in a foul there.
Howard's checked in for Naz Reid. Carter hits them both. Here's Curry. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Demon. Here's Clingan. Rebound by the Heat. Now, here's Moody. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Demon. Started by Howard. 29 seconds left now here in the second. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That is tough action to stop. Hartenstein is a great screener and mobile enough to make you pay.
Wilkins in the post. Gonzalez on him. And it turns out it's going to... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
The previous play is under review.
You know, personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Bulls.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Evan Mobley is out there with Howard. Then there's Moody. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Nash in at the point. On defense, the Heat. Offensive rebound. Here's Klingon. And easy 2 points on the layup. Klingon's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Deming. Five to shoot. Good. Deming's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Up top, Gonzalez fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Moody. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Deming. Outside Curry. Now Hartenstein. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
And it just doesn't matter where Curry is on the court with that kind of touch.
Pass to Moody. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Moody's got his second bucket of the night.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Deming. Defended by Nash. Outside for Curry. Second chance shot. Miami grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Nash. Tight defense on him. So Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. And Wilkins slams it in.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Here's Deming, defended by Moody. Howard with the steal. And here is Moody. He has 5. Nash, the pass to Moody. Shoots from 12. And he recovers it. And the 3 ball is good. Now just a 4-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good 3-point shooter.
Timeout call, the Bulls. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Nembhard against Nash. Pass to Bailey. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Nash, and here is Moody. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Bulls leading. Pass to Messi. It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by Moody. Here's Messi. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Messi.
Take a break. Take a break.
The free throw dropped for Messi. The Heat making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. That one is no good. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball.
Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
On the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Heat ball.
Here's Wilkins. No good off the front iron. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Vassell. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumper. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
It's Nash with the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Nash has got 5 points so far. So it's Chicago now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Inside, Messi.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. Mobley sets the pick for Wilkins. Howard against Oden. 6 on the shot clock. Howard can't hit.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And the basket by Vassell.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Pass to Thomas. Right side Wilkins. Out. And Oden sends it back. Vassell with it. 11 points in the game. Deflects the pass. Messi finds Vassell. Back to Messi. Down low. Wilkins with it. Bailey picks him up. From about 16. And Oden pulls it down. Oden's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Messi throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Wilkins. Lays it up off the glass. Wilkins has got 23 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Messi. Now Nembhard, defended by Nash. It's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Nash. He's got 5. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. You look at Ace Bailey, what a contribution.
Yeah, they needed that timeout. They're searching for answers right now, how to slow this guy down.
Checked in for Mobley. Dylan Brooks comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Ben Simmons in for Steve Nash. Here's Curry. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Out to Carter. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Jr. just understands that a big like himself needs to be able to knock down that triple. Nice job.
Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
See yourself on the screen? You should watch the best moves.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for Baylor. And Miami with a change here, too. Beal's checked in. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jones, the pass to Curry. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And Simmons with the rebound. The Heat trail by 9. 9 feet out. Jump shot is good.
Ben Simmons.
Simmons got his first bucket in this one.
And when you don't respect Simmons' jumper, he'll hurt you with it. So smooth coming off his field.
Curry's shot is good.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And Simmons kicks to Carter. Off target with his 3. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got James Jones. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Capella in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Reed. Oh, good with the triple. Bulls leading by 9. Outside Curry. Back to Gonzalez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Carter outside. Back to Reed. Pass to Moody. Fires from deep. That one no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the right side. It's stolen by Wilkins. It's Wilkins on the wing. Shoots over Gonzalez. That's short off the rim. Well, Chicago has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Oh, and the jump by Wilkins.
And just making the extra pass. Good decision there by Carter.
The Bulls leading by 9. Back to Curry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Curry against Simmons. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jones from outside. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Outside, Reed. Here's Simmons. It's all in by the Bulls.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Gonzalez's shot is off. The Heat trail by 14. Wilkins surveying the defense. Reed, good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Reed's got his first basket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Curry dishes to Jones. Here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Gonzalez. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock.
Checked in for Wendell Carter. Evan Mobley comes in for Naz Reid. Thomas checked in for Dominique Wilkins. Nash is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Back to Gonzalez. Over Thomas. They get it back. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, that is just a whole lot of want to. Hartenstein is honestly never going to give up on a play, no matter how much resistance he's facing.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Bailey, he's checked in for Chicago. He hits the second from the line.
What you notice all the time about Isaiah Hartenstein, it's how much effort he gives, particularly when it comes to things like rebounding and defending. There's a reason Isaiah Hartenstein is an NBA champion.
Here's Bailey, covered by Mobley. Hartenstein with a screen on Mobley. Now Bailey shoots over Mobley, and the Bulls with another miss. The Heat trail by 16. Nash, the pass to Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
The assist.
Nash has got 6 assists now in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Jones. Back to Curry. It's up a 3. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Mobley outside. To the inside. Howard fling in with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. So for the Bulls, Vassell, he's checked in for Jones, and Demon subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Miami with a change here too. Wilkins is checked in for Thomas. Here's Demon. He's defended by Wilkins, and the layup's good off the glass. The Heat trail by 19. Nash, the pass to Mobley. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball.
Chicago ball.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Demon. Defended by Nash. Vassell, no good. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start to downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Demon. Back to Vassell. All sorts of time. And the Bulls take on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Moody. Good!
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
The Bulls leading by 17. Top Vassell, 16 feet away. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Here's Nash. And that one is good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Well, Chicago has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Outside, Vassell fires the 3. Hartenstein trying again. That one is off. The Heat trail by 17.
2 minutes.
Down it goes for 3.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
For Chicago, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. He gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Vassell. Bulls leading by 16. Mobley there for the rebound. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Stephen Curry.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Now the Bulls with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And Miami has possession. It's a 14-point game. From outside, and down goes the 3.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Demon. Now Vassell. 6 to shoot. Clinging with it. Working on Howard. Mobley there for the rebound.
Steve Nash.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we
Gotta head